Hey there, gamers. Derosa here, coming at you with another Bolt Action Battle Report. Today's action takes place in Normandy during the D-Day campaign. Remember, Paul and I got together and we were using the campaign D-Day British and Canadian sectors book from Warlord Games, and we decided to do Scenario 5, V-Weapon Raid. I was the Allies. I had a commando force. Paul was the Germans. He had a Luftwaffe defense force. In this scenario, it's kind of fun. You have to go in as the Allies and capture 3 objective points and take them off the board. The only trick is that there's only one side of the board that's usable. 3 sides are basically hemmed in by cliffs, and so you have to come in the board edge, and then after that, the German reinforcements follow you on the same board edge. So it's really tricky for the Allied player. The German player is given 3 defensive positions to set up, and so the way that the board was laid out, I decided that I was going to launch all my forces in one compact force to the left. So I did that, and you can see that here. My half-track's full of forces, my armored car moved up, my truck. I had a captured Schwimmwagen and a Jeep, and so we just charged. These are Turmstellungs, and because of the way Paul set his Turmstellungs up, I decided to go left because I didn't want my soft skin cars to be destroyed. So it worked out that I was able to move up pretty fast to the left side due to the tree positions. Unfortunately, I did lose all my soft skin vehicles and my armored car going up. Actually, not my armored car. I take that back. It's my half-track. And so you can see here the troops moving up from the left. This is my right side, Paul's left. They didn't really get involved. The Turmstellung here didn't get any action, and the Shirkers closest to it did not pass orders for a few turns. So Paul's left didn't do anything. The whole right side got all the action. This is a position by Objective 2. It was really cool. I was able to get my commandos up into that trench, and we had a lot of hand-to-hand combat. You'll see that in the end here. So Paul is moving his troops out of the trench up to try to combat my movement forward. His Shirkers failed to move, like I said earlier. And so I was able to get up onto his troops. Even though he destroyed my truck, as you can see here, my commandos were able to run up out of the truck, charge his trench, and get him to objective number 2. I had a really cool situation where I got my Jeep up around the left-hand side, around the Turmstellung back up over there, and drove him all the way over to objective 3 and captured that also. So I felt really confident that I might have been able to at least draw or win in point value. The objective is to get those objectives off the board edge, which I knew I couldn't do at this point. So I was just trying to kill his troops, get kill points, and just hold out. So see what happens. He drove on his Schwimmwagen with a towed pack, and so that was not fun. He jumped on the back with a Pioneer squad, so I had a lot of problems from my behind with his reserve units. And so I did a really stupid thing. I charged my officer out and tried to attack that pack, and it did not go well for me. I died. And so in the end, it turned out that I lost by just the points that the officer was costing me, his death. So it was a really fun game, close game. And so I highly recommend playing it. Here's Chet Manley, the commando who got the objective number 3 in the Jeep. So yeah, this is a really fun objective. The V1 rocket set I purchased from Sarissa, and so that was fun to have on the board. It was really great to use my commandos, and it's really fun to try these scenarios out that are different. Not just straight pitched battles, but with objectives and some drama that happens with that. So again, it was really fun. Paul also did a nice in-depth battle report, and I will put it in the link in the description of this video. To continue on, here we see his reserve forces coming from behind. Like I said, the game board was in a horseshoe shape, and only one side of the board could be used, the Allied side. So again, I had a lot of stress thinking about reserves coming from my behind, but also trying to get the objectives in front of me and dragging them back to the board edge. So this is the lonely Turmstellung once again. see, we hear the hand-to-hand combat happening. He had a mortar in that trench, which I was able to charge after a while and fight out. His shirkers did not help him. They did not pass their orders. They just sort of stood there, didn't do much. Here's Chet Manley getting objective number 3 in the Jeep. He was able to blow up my armored car finally, and so that was not fun. Like I said, I made a mistake using my officer to charge that pack. I was able to recce my armored car away from these dangerous pioneer group. I was really scared. He was almost about to blow it up. So I really thought I had a handle on. He drove his own Schwimmwagen off after he dropped the pack off. I was really worried that I was going to, actually not worried, I was actually happy because I felt like I had all the objectives. But then, like I said, I charged my officer out and got him killed. And then when we counted up all the points, I had lost by just 1 victory point, which was the officer. And I think he got 2 points for that. So in the end, it was a really exciting game. And I'll just stop talking now and let you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Check us out on MajorWellington.com. Become a member and help support the cause. All right, please like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you at the tables.